Welcome in OM Soccer League One. I changed the name because I want to open OM fan to all over the world, not only in Philippines, because this video is done in Philippines in Bayugan City. I am Emric. I hope you are okay. So I do this video because I want to explain you the Adrien Rabiot case. It's a player of OM midfield, international, French international player, very good player, middle offensive. He does 10 goals last season, 6 assists. Very good player, international. He's called in international team in France. And he played in Olympique de Marseille. So the first game against Rennes in the stadium of Rennes, it's a team in France in Ligue 1, and he fight with another player of Olympique de Marseille also, Jonathan Rowe, an English player who played in Olympique de Marseille, forward on the left, because some people said that some players of Olympique de Marseille said that he did not do enough in the game, and Marseille lose 1-0, and he said he did not do enough defense, and this young player, it's a young player, fight with Adrien Rabiot, and some players also like Rouli told him that he do not do enough defense, so Rabiot shoot him punch him, and after the OM dirigent, the OM direction decide to put out Rabiot of the team and to sold him. But Rabiot don't want to be sold and want to stay in Olympique de Marseille. But his mother make a press conference in radio RTL in France, and said very bad things about the direction of OM, about Pablo Longoria, the president of Olympique de Marseille, and Mehdi Benassia, the director of Olympique de Marseille, and said that they don't are good, they are not a good direction, that the costume is big enough for them, is too much big for them. So she don't like him, his son, because the mother of Adrien Rabiot is also her agent, and she's the one who make contract with a team of Olympique de Marseille, with Olympique de Marseille club. So she does contract, and she's the one who would do the contract with Olympique de Marseille for her son. So it's her who take care of the contract. It's her who who give him some conseil and all that for Adrien Rabiot. So after that, Marseille, the coach Roberto De Zerbi, who was agree first with the direction of Olympique de Marseille, make a conference press and said, if a player fight in your company, or if a guy fight in your company, what you will do? You will let him stay or will let him go? So he was agree with Pablo Longoria and Mehdi Benassia, the direction of OM, to let him go. But after the game against Paris FC, Roberto De Zerbi does again a conference press and said, Adrien Rabiot, I talked to him, he apologized, and he want to stay. I agree if he stay. I didn't talk about to the direction of Olympique de Marseille, but I'm agree if he want to stay. I have a big hurt and I want him to stay. I hope we can find way to let him stay. But some team like Milan AC in Italy, like Tottenham in England, like Aston Villa in England, take contact with Adrien Rabiot to make contract with him, to ask him if he want to come in their team and to pay Marseille. Marseille asked 15 million euros for Adrien Rabiot to transfer him in other team. But Adrien Rabiot refused to go, and he still stay in intern. He never talk in the press, he never talk to journalists, but he apologized already to the direction, we know, and he apologized to Roberto De Zerbi. And he said to Milan AC that he want to stay. And today, that the news, her mother, who is also her agent, Véronique Rabiot, push his son to stay in Olympique de Marseille and accept that he will stay in Olympique de Marseille. So that's the good news. Adrien Rabiot, I hope will stay in Olympique de Marseille. Me, I said before in my last video, if you see my last video in French, I talk in French before. I want him to stay if he sign a new contract for 2 years because he's in his last year contract in Olympique de Marseille, and maybe he will go free at the end of the season. Me, I would like him to sign 2 years more because to not let him free. And Marseille, I know, propose him a new contract for 2 years more. So in all 3 years to continue for 2 years more with a higher salary of Olympique de Marseille. So I hope he will find agreement with Olympique de Marseille and will sign his new contract and he will stay in the team of Olympique de Marseille because he's international French player and very good player. So that's the story of Adrien Rabiot. Also, we know today that Ahmed Junior Traoré, a midfield offensive, and he plays also forward on the left. His will place is forward on the left, but he can play middle offensive. A player who was in Bournemouth arrived today in Olympique de Marseille to sign his contract. Bournemouth borrow him for 8 million euro. Marseille will pay end of the season 8 million euro obligatory, and Bournemouth will have 50% if Marseille sold later the player of the payment of the another club. If they sold the player, we will give 50% of the amount to Bournemouth. So that's great news because this player normally cost 22 million euro if we buy cash, but Marseille get him for only 8 million and 50% if they sold him later. It's a very good player. Last year he made 10 goals in Auxerre in League One. So I'm very happy that he come and will be maybe secondary, maybe he will be in the bench because in this place there is Pexau who come Eindhoven before in Netherlands. And I hope Pexau is a very good player, but for now he's hurt. He can't play. He has a problem in his leg. So maybe Ahmed Junior Traoré can play Sunday against Lyon, Olympique Lyonnais in League One. Olympique Lyonnais for now is first in the championships with 6 points. But maybe he will lose his forward, Nico Tadze, because they have to sold a player for 40 million because they have problem of money. And I hope Marseille will win this game or make a draw. It will not be so bad if they do draw in Lyon or if they win. Of course, I hope they will win so Marseille can have 6 points because for now we have only 3 points because we lose the first games against Rennes 1-0 in the last minute and we win 5-2 against Paris FC. Okay, in Ligue 1. Donc comme je vous disais là, now I speak in French to explain in French. La mère d'Adrien Rabiot, donc j'espère que vous avez vu tous les épisodes auparavant, je ne vais pas vous raconter toute l'histoire là comme j'ai fait en anglais. La mère d'Adrien Rabiot, selon la Gazzetta dello Sport, the newspaper of Gazzetta dello Sport in Italy, said that the mother of Adrien Rabiot, Véronique Rabiot, donc Véronique Rabiot, pousse son fils à rester à l'Olympique de Marseille. Et la direction de l'OM demanderait une lettre écrite. So the direction of Olympique de Marseille asked Véronique Rabiot and Adrien Rabiot to make a letter to write their apologize and after Adrien Rabiot can come back in the team. Et de faire donc une lettre et pour que Adrien Rabiot puisse réintégrer l'équipe de l'Olympique de Marseille. J'espère aussi qu'elle va accepter le contrat de 2 ans, la prolongation de 2 ans d'Adrien Rabiot, ce qui serait bien, ce qui prouverait vraiment qu'elle pousse son fils à rester et qu'Adrien Rabiot est attaché à l'Olympique de Marseille, car j'espère qu'il ne sera pas libre à la fin de la saison, mais en tout cas c'est une bonne nouvelle. And don't forget tonight there is a Champions League. We can see against who Marseille will play in Champions League this season. The 17th will be at 6 p.m. in France. Champions League UEFA. I hope Marseille will have a good team to play. I want Barcelona. Why not Real Madrid? I hope Liverpool FC or Bayern Munich. and I hope after small teams, it will be good to have small teams like a Chypre team. It will be good to have it so Marseille can be on the 24 team on the 32 to be qualified at the end and to play 16th final of Champions League. Voilà, donc j'espère que Marseille va avoir un bon tirage pour pouvoir jouer après le 16e de finale, terminer dans les 24 premiers sur les 32 équipes de Champions League. Pourquoi pas un Barcelone l'OM n'a jamais rencontré Barcelone FC en Coupe d'Europe, ce qui était incroyable. Pourquoi pas le Real Madrid, pourquoi pas Liverpool, pourquoi pas Bayern de Munich, pourquoi pas Manchester United. Voilà, j'aimerais bien que toutes ces équipes, je ne sais pas si Manchester United y est d'ailleurs, mais enfin bref, j'aimerais bien que toutes ces équipes viennent au stade Vélodrome ou qu'on se déplace, pourquoi pas, au Camp Nou, ça serait super sympa. Voilà un petit peu les amis. Allez, je vous dis à demain avec le tirage de la Champions League, je vous donnerai les nouvelles. See you tomorrow, I will let you know against who Marseille will play in Champions League tomorrow in the flash mercato of Olympique de Marseille. Every day you can find me in this channel. Don't forget to share this page. Don't forget to put thumbs up, please. Like this page. Boost my channel, please, and thank you to follow me. Have a nice day. See you next time. See you from Emric in Bayogan City in Philippines. OM Fan Club, of course, for Olympique de Marseille in Dinguan, France. Bye bye.